Hello, everybody! We are back! I clicked the wrong button, and so now Founder's gonna start. Hopefully my computer doesn't crash. Oh, man. It's been a hot second. How's everybody doing? Yep, there it goes. Here we go. I fixed it. How's everybody doing?
You fixed it. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, us? Good. What?
I was watching the
fine.
stream go boop, boop.
We're back. It's okay.
Oh, and the sound works. Revertables has
Yeah,
confirmed the
excellent,
sound
Colin.
works.
I did notice that.
VIP.
Always nice to know.
It was-
VIP right here.
It was gonna be wrong, and I fixed it just in time.
Excellent.
Nice.
Nice.
Proud of you.
Steak sauce. How's everybody doing? Everybody having a good time? It's been a hot second. Not since before Gen Con, which feels like both a year and 10 minutes ago.
True.
Everyone having a good fall? Is it technically fall yet? Is it actually fall yet?
Not until
Or-
after my
Not yet.
birthday.
Okay. No, hey, way to plug that in.
It is spring here officially because we
That's
go
right,
by the
yes.
first of the month, not by
The equinox.
the equinox.
Not by all the witch days.
Yeah. We just pick the
Which they
first
don't
day.
even recognize the witch days. They're just like, no, this is just the beginning of fall. I'm like, bitch, it's the equinox.
It's the equinox.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We just do every 3
Don't
months the
hate
season
it.
change. Not the season, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah.
The season.
Yeah, right?
You're
The season.
You're right.
It's a
It's a
full
season.
season.
You got it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't doubt yourself.
I literally, I backpedaled so hard. I was like, I've said something wrong. Words have exited my mouth, and my brain put up a red squiggly line, like
you were-
something incorrect.
If you were in the UK, it would be the series has changed, but haha.
Yeah.
Dumb joke.
Uh-huh.
Dumb joke. Don't
So
I'm
yeah,
excited for it to
on
start getting
a
warm
note,
again.
everybody, it's gonna be my birthday on Thursday,
Oh
and
my
then it's gonna be
God.
Raz's birthday on Saturday.
Okay,
So
Yeah.
if you want
Birthday's
to
my Thursday on
celebrate our
Saturday.
birthday, you should join in September.
Yeah, thank you, Bun. Yes, it is
30%
September.
off of subs in September.
30% off of Haley and all other subs for the whole month of September.
Wow. Wow,
All
Matt.
that coming.
All right, I
I'm
did-
linking
put
my-
Haley on
I did the
discount.
plug. I did the
I'm
plug. Where's
linking
my
my
check?
Fansly right now.
Do it.
No.
Okay, Matt, I did the plug. Where's my check? Are you gonna?
I'll slide you a crisp ripple. We are...
It's just gonna be a coupon for like a half-price donut at Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, dude,
Can it
don't
be a
slack on
fudge
those
ripple?
Krispy Kremes. That's where it's at. Yeah, it's September. Go ahead and subscribe. Give some subscribes. These aren't even words. They're not. I'm just,
Give us all the subs.
yes, we want them. Add them.
Yes, please.
Add them to our cage.
You know what? Question of the week, guys. What is your favorite sub?
Oh no.
Me.
Bratty
Um,
I'm curious to see how people interpret it. Come on, I think it's
Me.
An
funny.
Italian footlong. Also Haley.
Me. I'm a 6-inch.
An Australian 6-inch.
I'm fun size.
It's a weird switch up. They do it with Alfredo sauce instead of marinara.
Wow.
I wasn't
Okay,
paying
guys.
attention. I saw Andrew in the chat and just went. So,
It is also, speaking of birthdays, it's also Andrew's birthday on Saturday. Yeah. Just
Yeah, Andrew and I share
Oh.
birthdays.
what's going on? Andrew Bowman there in chat. Andrew, you're just in time for me to plug you. We are playing
Oh, wow.
Mörk Sol right now. We're brought to you by Infinite Citadel, ka-chow, ka-chow, and our amazing sponsors, LoreLink, which I have been using to plan all of the craziness that is about to happen. I've got my LoreLink tab ready to go, so if you need to do your campaign management, go check out Lorelink. If you want new games to manage a campaign of, go check out Infinite Citadel. We're going to be playing Infinite Citadel's Mörk Sol today with, I'm not looking at chat, with all of, it is not live. I keep getting the words wrong. The Kickstarter page is up. So if you like what you see, go follow over on the Kickstarter page. We're almost to 750 followers, which is mind-blowing and awesome. But while you're over there at Kickstarter, following the Mörk Sols, look at the fancy logo over there. You can also find another Infinite Citadel. One message was deleted by mod.
Andrew, what the hell?
He put the link, and I don't think Andrew has mod permissions, so it just auto-scrubbed his link. I got you, buddy. I got you. Hold on. Bam. You can go follow the campaign over on Kickstarter right now, morksol.com, or there's a link in chat. Get wrecked by the auto mods. But while you're over there, after you follow the Mörk Sol page, go just right down the row to a Kickstarter that is currently actively funding right now. We've already blown past our funding goal. We're heading towards the one stretch goal for Before the Bog God, a fun narrative ritual dice TTRPG that is all about heads-up plays, duet game between the wisher who seeks a wish and the old god who is amused. And if you'd like to know more about that, tune in tomorrow. We're going to be, Conlon is away, and while he is away, we shall play the Bog God during tomorrow's usual Carwin slot with guest GM Andrew Bowman and potentially some other special guests. You'll just have to tune in and find out. You don't even know. Haley doesn't even know. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start reading all the channels in this bloody server.
That's a bit much. I mean, I wouldn't go there.
I keep emailing you, but I always put it inside of a cipher so that it's just a little bit harder.
Yeah, it just auto filters straight into spam and my deleted folder. So
Yeah. No, that makes sense. There were too many feet pics early on, and you just had to shunt me into the nether realm.
It's too much.
Anything else before we dive in? That's our sponsors. We've got plenty of boners. Discord. You can join us on Discord. Come hang out with us and talk about silly things.
I'm so sorry, but the thought of like keeping up socially via email is wild to like be 2025. Like,
Yeah.
it's fine if it happens, but like imagine just getting an email that's just a single picture, like a meme, like a message, and then just nothing else in it. Just like, yeah, I like that.
Okay.
I know that's how it used to be. I'm not that. I'm old.
Slide me
I
your
mean,
email,
as
Kelly. I'll start.
Somebody who's going through the
We'll start
process of
emailing.
trying to purchase a house, it has been nothing but like emails all over the place. Where it's like, oh,
Yeah, but that's a doll.
Yeah.
That's a doll.
but I still hate it.
That's a
I mean,
bonus.
imagine opening your inbox, ready to reply to someone about your house, and there's me, Haley Mitchell, who's just sent you, "Thy lust for buffoonery is eternal."
You know,
I would
I
love that
would appreciate that on my birthday.
Yeah.
I'd be so happy. I don't think you'd understand. It would cheer my inbox up greatly. Oh man.
Yeah. My inbox wouldn't be like, hey, you have to have a $365 deposit to start electricity.
That's gotta be spam. Just move that away. Ooh,
Yeah.
lust for buffoonery is eternal. That's legit.
Ooh.
That's the one. That's why I'm here.
A new meme from Haley.
A new meme, hot and spicy, off the press. Excellent.
Subscribe now for Haley's meme of the week. Now only $5 on Patreon.
And yes, we do have a Patreon.
I just get some bot emailing out to everyone.
Haley bot.
Just every day, every week, you're like, Haley's such a good friend. I can't believe she's consistently doing this. There's just me.
Programmed, automated. But hey,
You program the bot so it scrubs for the memes.
You took the time.
Yeah, I don't even know what meme has been sent this week.
You took the time to write a bot. That's something. That's friendship.
That's something.
Yes,
That's friendship in the year
right there.
2025.
That is. You're right.
Yeah.
Anything that takes effort is a sign of true
It
friendship.
really is.
Yeah.
This
Honestly.
glowing wasteland.
Mhm.
All right, and with that bleak ending to our top of the show nonsensory, are y'all ready to dive into some Mörk Sol? I got the Ashcan copy here for quick, easy reference. But you can also find all of the playtest rules over on the Kickstarter page, on the follow page. The public playtest, I will say, is one version behind. We're gonna be playing some brand new material that is, first off, let me do a little bit of top of the show framing on what's going on here, because you're saying, well, it says Grimma's Fist in the title, and yet we're playing Mörk Sol, but Grimma's Fist is a D&D thing. What kind of schemery are you doing? Well, I'm putting my peanut butter in your jam again, and we're doing a different system, but same character. So we are still in the last world. We are still in the same setting and the usual place that we were playing D&D, but with an eldritch twist. However, it is taking place in part of the cosmos where the rules of magic and physics are starting to break down. This material plane is adrift in a sea of otherworldly places. The corpses of innumerable realities congealed into a starry soup of oblivion. So within that edge space lives the threat most ancient and dire that Grimma is trying to hunt, and that is where he is sending y'all now aboard one of his adamantine ships. So you will be doing basically, like, once you leave the material plane, the rules of magic are going to warp and change, and that is how we justify the fact that you are using a completely different magic system and all of that kind of stuff. So we are going to be doing Mörk Sol. It is a faster than light sci-fi action horror hack of Morkborg. This system is built to emphasize ship combat and spacefaring salvage, very similar to the worlds of The Expanse, Dead Space, The Dispossessed, and Firefly. We won't be using the book's setting, but we will be using all of the rules for the PCs and their spaceship. And as such, I have converted all of your PCs into Mörk Solified versions. Not everything is going to be the same, but they should still feel very much like your characters. I got a quick, punch list of things that will be at least touchstones of similarities. For Rift, you still have the Archivist as like an item, and that little dude's gonna give you -4 DR to a smarts check, which is perfect for someone with -2 smarts. So normally it's something you suck at, and you could quick before the roll be like, I'm gonna ask the Archivist, and he can help you out on that. DR, by the way, is this game's DC, difficulty rating for checks instead of DCs. Everything is a DR, and if I don't say otherwise, it is probably DR 12. That's basically your like standard issue. I want to do a thing, it's probably DR 12. Reaper, Danny is not feeling well today, so unfortunately we are playing without Danny, but Danny will be back, and in the meantime, Reaper is going to be NPC'd in the background. And Reaper, their cleric spells have been reimagined as null marks, Mörk Sol's magic system, and specifically ones focused on healing, summoning, and the like path to the grave cleric stuff has all been ported over. Sorry, you are the only one. So in Mörk Sol, you have both your scav class, like what you do mechanically as a person, and also your skip class, what your role is on ships. Sorry is the only one that does not have the greenhorn skip class. Basically, all of you are greenhorns. You don't know what the fuck you're doing, but Sorry, being like a multiversal Fey lost wanderer of the cosmos, I'm shunting into your backstory that at some point you have been on a skip, and so you have cobbled together this like assembly of skills that you can use. So I'm also trusting you as the wizard player to be able to do rapid rules lookup. So you have,
Yeah, absolutely.
you have what is this called? Sorry has I've renamed it the Multiverse Traveler. It is the same exact ability as the usual skip class Shiprat, which is once per combat, you can gain the benefits of another skip class for 1 round. So you could basically like summon this skill out of nowhere just to be able to do it right when you need it. Continuing on, Charisma is still a gun nun, but with a few sassy null marks of her own to represent her divine and bardic magics. Pam is heavily based on our Mörk Sol class, the Split Skin Mark Bearer, which is a class focused on using null marks to the maximum. She's got some strange ways of supporting the group and damaging her enemies, along with some custom ripple usages that will channel the feeling of that sorceress meta magic. So just a little bit of weirdness happening there. I should also note that while a bunch of your equipment and null marks are using just the baseline Mörk Sol rules, you also have several homebrew elements that I designed to emulate the feel of some of these characters from how we know them in D&D. However, for those of you who are if you're here from Morkborg Reddit or from our Discord or for anywhere, if you're here just for the Mörk Sol goodies and you're like, oh man, that was dope, I wish it was in the book, I'm just going to put out this stuff that I made for them. If it's not gonna go in the book, I'll just put it out. That way y'all have a sense of how to change D&D characters into Mörk Sol characters and just give you some ideas for riffing off of stuff. Morktober is coming out soon, and you might see some of these things pop up there. I will also be, so I'll be posting all of the character sheets as well as the skip manifest for your spaceship. And all of the stats and enemies that you'll be facing. Some rather iconic D&D baddies have been smushed into Mörk Sol space, and I'm excited to see their version here. And then, one more shameless plug for the road. If all this sounds super cool, or if we start playing and you think it's super cool, go over to Kickstarter and follow the campaign. Be the first to back, because there's going to be some bonuses in the first 48 hours for those who are early birds. So make sure that you're ready for that. I need to mute my phone. Don't pay attention to the badoinks in the background. And in the meantime, I have given y'all, normally Mörk Sol characters are a little squish. However, what we're going to be doing, I have scaled up, since you are not, newbie characters in like the fiction of where we're playing. I've given you base hit points, but now I want each of you to roll 2d6 for additional hit points that you're going to add to your character.
Ooh.
If you roll 2 ones, too bad, so sad. The TDT rules, the normal HP level up rules do not apply to these 2d6. You roll those 2d6, it's what you get.
Dang it.
Haley,
Wow,
you look
really? Are you
sad.
sure?
Yes.
Are you
Should I
sure?
just add that on?
Just add that on. So Rift being a beefster, starting at 15 hit points, what'd you roll?
A +9.
Woo! 24 hit points. You'll
Ooh.
live forever. And then I'll just go in order by have it in the sheets. Sorry, what'd you roll?
6.
6. So I think that'll put you to 14, assuming you haven't already updated from your starting hit
I just
points. of
updated
8.
it.
Nice.
I was trying to do the math in my head and it wasn't working.
Fair.
I opened a calculator. And then Matt told me the answer, and I didn't absorb it, so I still had to put the numbers in before I updated it.
That's hard, y'all. Charisma. Bun, what'd you roll?
Just to double check, we were rolling 2d6.
2d6.
Okay, I rolled a 9.
9. Very nice. So that adds to your 6 for 15 total hit points.
Nice.
Pam.
I rolled 3.
Oh no! Add that to your 5 for 8. Look at the squishy sorcerer. Hey, you can
I'm
live
gonna
a
just
long.
keep you
Yeah,
on my back.
you can live a
safe.
long time with 8 hit points if you play it smart. So just play it smart. You'll be fine. Fine.
But man,
This
I'm
is not my smart character.
Yeah. Well, this is my smart character, but maybe that's why she's actually survived.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
She's
I mean, I've got a
intelligent.
-2 smarts. It's so that 24 hit points is gonna work a treat.
Beautiful.
Just crashing in. What's going on here? Ow!
Roll a d2 with damage.
Mhm.
I don't think anybody's ready for this chaos
I'm
that's about to happen.
I'm
I
ready.
gotta get in the sorry headset.
Yeah.
We gotta. The chaos that is the gremlin.
And in that vein, we come back to where we last left off in Grimma's little war room, meeting with Rift, Reaper, Sari, Charisma, and Pam. Going over the mission particulars. Basically, he is contracting you as part of your sort of indefinite retainer. He's finally got a lead on something that he wants to do. You are going to be outfitted with a ship. You are going to go to a secret supply cache that Grimma's forces have set up in advance. It has some extra supplies along with someone you'll be meeting there to make sure to add a cloaking system to the ship. He's unsure on the details, but he is assured it will work. And the whole point of this is you are going to get close enough to find, disable, and crew a Mind Flayer's Nautiloid ship.
Nice.
If you are not familiar with the
Rift.
Nautiloids from Baldur's Gate
Rift
3 and before,
Rift isn't familiar, but my previous character that died is.
Yeah, same.
I think
one of them.
I think Rift is ready to go on a seafaring adventure. When she'll figure out that it's not the ocean we're traveling on very soon.
Any questions before I set you out? That's basically the basics.
Yes. How do you do your hair?
Spit. Just comb it right through.
See.
Boom.
Just okay.
Easy peasy.
How have you been finding the new organization system?
I have liked it. Very, very easy peasy. I think there's been a few language difficulties. I think there were a few recipes that were put into the weapons, but that was easy.
My bad.
Easily confused. We've got hearty stomachs.
Mm-hmm.
He just, everything is cake. He just pulls out a sword and it's just like,
Even the cake, even the knife he's using to cut the cake.
I thought things with hard metals in them should be weapon, but
No, I totally
Me
understand.
I trusted the recipe. It's like the Friends episode where the trifle and the meat pie get stuck together, and so he thinks it's the recipe to make a magical sword. It's a cake sword.
it's okay.
Oh my god.
My bad.
Canon. Absolutely canon.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly how he figured out that there was the clerical error.
No, I mean, the cadets really enjoyed that day. It was a lot easier training. Their bellies were full. Yeah.
I'm interested in what payday is going to look like at the end of this.
Payday will look very interesting if you manage it. I feel normally I would pay you in advance, but considering you're about to go into probably the most dangerous thing that I've ever sent you on, yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, this
That'd
is
be a
where
terrible
dangerous.
investment.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Charisma?
Yes, Grimma, I was wondering if I could have a private chat with you before we head out.
Oh, sure. He just like walks off,
Excellent.
like doesn't go to a different room, but just like to the corner where the acoustics are soft. Yep.
I was genuinely hoping
I know,
to do this
right?
a little
Me
bit
too, Haley.
more privately, so I'm just like
I mean,
looking.
is this like big private? Like, should we go in? Okay, fine. Yeah.
I just like roll the archivist towards the. No, I don't.
This is not in line with my objectives.
So yeah, Kristen's gonna, I guess, follow along to what will be a private area, and then just take a seat. To which her demeanor changes to, while she's normally has a very kind of polite and soft one, this is one that Grimma would recommend is someone of the nobility class, about ready to have a proposition. So, Grimma, as we've been working together, I feel that I could extend a bit of trust to you. Do you feel that you could do the same for me?
Sure, I'm trusting you with pretty important plans of mine that I would like to see to fruition, so totally
Excellent,
fine that
excellent.
I give you the same.
Excellent. So, she's gonna just kind of flip up like the front bit of her skirt and pull out a folder.
Okay.
And then just slide it over.
Thought this was gonna get a real awkward conversation. All right, what am I looking at here? I usually have other people read for me.
This is some documentation of my homeland that I would appreciate if you could get to the proper hands to get things dealt with.
He's like looking and like you can see the look of like he says I usually have other people read for me. He's clearly reading and is like kind of like he's figuring it out. It's dawning on him what this is. And who would you say are the proper hands?
I would figure with your vast knowledge you would know the proper people for that. I know I've already talked to my coven about it. And should I die, well, they'll be taking the next steps to potentially initiate a holy war.
My
So-
thinking here is that I don't really play politics in the surface world that much. Dedicating my forces to it feels a little on the small side, but I can certainly put this information in the hands of do-gooders I may have come across. People who might have more of a vested interest in seeing. I'm guessing you want this changed, yeah?
Correct. Unfortunately, things did not pan out the way that I wanted them to, because my parents wanted immediate gains versus thinking of the long term. So, I was not very happy with the outcome.
Lots of short-sighted mortals. Yeah, I can absolutely put some of this information in the hands of a couple vampire hunters I know, and other goody two-shoes.
Excellent. I appreciate it. I was thinking I was going to have to use the carrot and the stick.
No, if it doesn't take resources away from me, I certainly don't mind it.
Excellent. I appreciate your time.
Of course. I appreciate you being willing to see to my squid problem.
Oh, and another thing. Make sure, she's going to slide over a letter. Make sure you send this to my coven in the unfortunate event that I meet with an accident. Otherwise, my coven will implicate you as an ally to the forces. And that will probably get a lot more eyes on what's going on with you.
Yeah, we don't want that. Fortunately, Pam's organization does have a section for last will and testaments of employees, so I already know where this is going.
Excellent. Thank you.
And she's
Yeah.
gonna politely leave the room with a graceful bow.
Spends the necessary time to file all of that paperwork away and then rejoins everyone.
Hey, at least if this character dies, there is something in this campaign that will live on. That is Pam.
The continuity of Pam has been established.
Everybody in the clerical office would just mourn her because they're like, our organization is getting
What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
It's like losing your senior engineer on a right
She was
before
the
a
only
big
one
project.
She was the only one authorized to sign the timesheets.
How are we gonna get paid? Bruh. Hilarious.
True
Pam is
D&D.
the office
Character
manager.
dies. Bureaucratic nightmare ensues back at the Bastion.
Mhm. We're here
GM
for
stands
realism.
for Game Master. Welcome to the stream. Oh god, I have no idea how to pronounce the beginning of it. Gamer Dude. Gamer Dude? I don't know.
LJ?
JLJ. Sounds like a good drink. Any other questions before
It
we
does.
do a little tour? Show you the ropes.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
there are ropes involved.
Well, ropes,
Of course,
metaphorical.
it's a ship.
I mean, technically not.
Right.
Ooh, oh no. Okay, you're gonna learn fast. It'll be fine. Right this way, and on the way, grab you some stuff in the bins. And he leads you past like a supply room out towards what is quickly becoming apparent as like a hangar. Like there looks like just massive shapes in like a hugely domed area. But even though I made your characters for you, so we bypassed a lot of the fun rollies of Mörk Sol, we're gonna do a little bit of rollies. So I want each of you to roll a d8. We're gonna do the basic like starting equipment tables.
Oh,
Rolls
I was
is the
going to
best
see
part of
if
games.
I could pick up way more than I am supposed to. That was before knowing that this was genuine equipment.
Yes.
So I don't know if you.
Let's roll for everything and then see what you feel.
I'm gonna see maybe a strength check or something so that
Yeah. And then
D8 was it?
D8, yes. We'll just go in the same order. So Haley for Rift, what'd you got for D8?
5.
5. You have roll a D4.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, you got the branching paths item.
3.
3. You pick up, just grab in, and you pick up these like they look like really thick glass that has like a weird like seal on the top. You have 3 Molotovs.
Ooh, that's
Should
a
I put
great.
that- Should I put that in weapons or
Yes.
in?
You can put it over in
Yeah.
weapons. You can put it over in equipment, whichever one makes the most sense. And the stats for those are in the book. But basically, like they are named after like a Molotov cocktail, like we would make, just liquor bottle and towel on fire. But these are actually like built to be used in space, so they have their own oxygen and spark and fuel for making a like basically a small napalm explosion in zero G
What were
and
they
zero
called?
air. Molotovs. 3 Molotovs. Molotovs. And then
What?
Sorry, what'd you get for your D8?
I got a 4.
Got a 4. By the way, we can do the reroll rule. If you roll the same as somebody else and you want to get something different, you can absolutely reroll. You have a small can of air. Then
And then I did something accidentally and
oh,
erased
no.
what was originally in her thing.
Oh no!
I think it was 4 doses of
Here.
Alpheon?
4 doses of what was it? Can you try Control Z? Try doing undos.
I tried,
Oh no!
but because
no.
everyone is touching things, I don't know how far back before it
It might do
messes
it
with
by
other
user.
people's.
That's what was happening to my sheet. I'm like,
Ah.
something's going on.
I give you guys edit access for 2 seconds and it all goes wrong.
Yeah.
It goes wrong.
What do you remember being there?
It was 4 doses of something,
Hmm.
and it started with the C.
Oh, Cathium. 4 doses of Cathium.
Catherine.
Will that keep
That
her
is,
awake?
that is a very sorry item. And then a small can of air.
And a small can of air. Okay.
And Charisma. What'd you get for your D8?
I'm gonna activate the reroll rule because I also rolled a 4.
Nice.
Now I rolled a 3.
Okay, roll a D4. You get your own branching paths.
Oh. 2.
2. You have 3 blasting caps.
I feel like that's a little more fitting.
Blasting caps are basically just like little tiny mines. You can just put them somewhere. They're normally used for mining. You like put them on rock, walk away, blow them. These can be used offensively if you should so choose. And then last but not least, Pam. What'd you get for your D8?
8.
8. Ooh, an old EVA suit. So this is not better than your current spacesuit. Although just barely. You have tier 0 spacesuit / armor. In Mörk Sol, your spacesuit provides both your like life support systems, the things that keep you alive in 0G and 0 atmo, but also any armor that negates damage coming in. You have a tier 0, you just got the Traveler Tech wearable atmo. This is an EVA suit, so like think like NASA punk, like big bulky helmet, like stiff Michelin Man arms. It's like that. So like you've got one of those, but it is like compacted and folded up, so you could press the button and it's like folds out for you. It's bulky, but it's technically functionable to keep you alive in no atmo. So if your current suit goes the way of bad, you've at least got a backup.
Have a
All right.
backup. We like it. We like backups.
We got 2
Could
more.
I ask what my item was again? I got the number.
You got 3 blasting
man.
caps.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. And the stats for those are in the weapons section. Under special, because there's no attack roll, they're just basically mines. We got 2 more equipment tables to go through. Everybody give me a D12.
Woo. I like it when you can roll all the cool dice. It's my favorite part of game.
Yeah. And we'll go in reverse this time. Pam, you're up first. What'd you get?
9.
A 9. Ooh, roll a D8.
Ooh, more dice.
More dice.
2.
2. You have 2 glow sticks.
Ooh. We're gonna have a party.
Charisma.
3.
3. Ooh, roll D4.
Oh, okay. 3.
You have 3 EMP grenades. Just fucking
We're
loaded
getting armed
up.
to the teeth.
Disable.
God damn.
Using those disables all electronics in a 3-meter area for D4 minutes.
Oh.
And then, sorry.
12.
12. Ooh, what do you know? You have improved life support. So this is a little module, just plugs into your existing suit that bumps your D6 life support die up to a D8. So basically, if something bad happens to you that would potentially threaten your insides going out or the negative out coming in, then your suit's life support is going to try and handle that. The way it handles it might be very bad for you, and that's why the lower dice can be super, super scary. Improved life support gives you a bigger dice, gives you more likelihood of rolling better results. So instead of a D6 life support die, you have a D8.
Nice.
I say this at remembering that Pam, because you have a tier 0 suit, you only have a D4 life support die. So
Yeah.
don't get hurt.
I'm gonna try my best.
And
I
then,
have a D4 life support die and the least hit points.
Yep.
It's
But you
gonna be great.
got lots of ripples and lots of cool null marks. So you got solutions.
Mhm.
Rift.
It's gonna be great.
What did you roll for your first D12?
2.
A 2.
I don't think that had been rolled yet.
Nope.
But I was also
It is
kind
not
of
rolled.
not paying attention.
You you already have 2 of these, so just bump up the number of rejuve syringes you have by 1. You've got another rejuve syringe. Just basically health potion in this game.
Nice.
Nice.
Unka.
Stim pack.
Stim pack. Psst. Yep.
Yeah.
And then one last D12 roll to see what else y'all get.
10.
Ooh! Oh! Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna do that one because it's technically a random null mark. Sorry. Unless you really
Yes,
want
do
it.
it.
Do you want a
Do
random
it.
null mark?
No, tell me what it is.
Okay, roll a D20.
Oh.
Maybe I literally just poke at something I shouldn't have. The
Mhm.
first thing I do, an 8.
An 8.
If it doesn't make sense and it isn't good, then don't worry about it.
No,
But
no.
if you think that it'll be fun, and I'll like it, then yeah.
I have an idea. I think you are like, I'm gonna use the thing that you said, which is like, I'm gonna try and get a little bit extra. And like, you get the rejuve syringe, and you're like, oh great. And then you like start opening another box, and you just see this like little like thing, like just like, and just like it grabs onto your arm and just like slurps into your skin and leaves this like ring, like half ring, like Elden Ring style, where it's got a little bit of gappage in it, and then on the inside it's sort of like veins.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
It sort of veins
Yeah.
into a like boxy sort of like ship looking shape. Roll a D8.
That is not going to come back to bite me in the ass later. I say, I rub my hand against my pants as if to get it off.
Get it off, get
A
it off.
4.
A 4. Ooh, I don't know if anybody else has this one, but that's gonna be fun. You have a new. I can help you write this afterwards. Just like take quick notes for it. Basically, you have the
Okay.
Embodied skip null mark. You can immediately engage the skip drive of a ship.
That's cool.
You just be like, that ship, it skips. And for those that don't know, in Mörk Sol, skipping the pattern is what it is, the faster than light travel. And skipping the pattern works by basically like punching in these coordinates using this big pattern, this mathematical equation that sort of maps out the known spaces. And then you just punch a hole through what is called null. It is this mathematical space between spaces that null marks come from. They are this insertion of other alternative reality physics onto this reality. So embodied skip, you are able to just like shunt someone into null. And it works a little bit like Star Wars, like jumping to hyperspace. You can't normally do it near like other ships or gravity wells or like other things. So being able to do this could be horrifying. And then your null bleed, the thing that could trigger if stuff goes wrong, is self-entanglement. You are entangled with a future version of yourself. If this null bleed triggers, you switch places. Memories and sensations flood across time and space, disorienting your mind. For the next hour, you have +4 DR to smarts tests, but you can re-roll a die 1 time.
I know exactly where I go.
Yeah.
The well.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
There is this, like, as the mark sort of like burns into your flesh in this instant, there's no burning feeling. It's just, but like when you like rub it away, it doesn't rub away. And then when you touch it,
Yeah.
it feels like there's just like little canyons to your flesh. Like it's still
It looks
solid.
like the well.
Yeah. It's giving you a sense, whenever you look at it, it's giving you a sense of vertigo to look at this mark on your hand.
Thanks.
So there's your null mark and your null bleed. Who next D12?
What was that null bleed called?
The null
again?
bleed is called self-entanglement.
Self-entanglement. Thank you.
Yep. And then, sorry, what's your D12?
3.
3. Ooh, nice. So this one says an old Corsec ID card. Rather than, we're not using Corsec for like setting purposes, but just say like a high security ID card.
Sorry just starts cackling, and she's all like, hee hee hee, I know what these are.
Love it. Charisma, what's your second D12?
4.
A 4. Ooh, a long range flashlight. You got one of those like the videos that are always like so grainy. And it's like someone on the other side of a field at night. And it's like, all right, do it. Boom! It's just like a fucking sun from across the way. Yeah, you got one of those guys. And then Pam.
Even though I can see in the dark.
Only to a certain range. Yeah. Pam, what you got?
12.
12? Ooh, you got
1
meter. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, remember how this is playtest material? There's no 12 on this table.
Oh my god, I got nothing.
Wait, were we supposed to be rolling a d10?
No, you're supposed to be rolling a d12. I just noticed that there's no 12. That is hilarious.
This is the worst question in the world, but on fucking Google Sheets, how do you enter to the next line
Alt,
without it going to the
Alt enter.
Fuck's
Alt
sake!
enter.
I'm out here fucking
Alt enter.
shift and
Okay.
controlling
Yes.
and like going into the little box at the top and trying to like change it. Thank you so much.
It's the worst. I deeply understand the problem you're having right now. Alt enter. Yep.
That was the problem I had, and why it just disappeared, because I hit and I was like, no, go back.
Come back!
Come back. Beep 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 beep. Roll the d12 again, because I don't want to necessarily make something
Okay.
up.
11.
Roll a d20.
Okay. 11. What the
11.
fuck?
Oh my gosh, you don't already have this one, do you? Does anyone else have this one?
11 days! What?
I don't think so. Amazing. So, Pam, I think maybe you catch a little sight of what just happened with Rift and this little like weird black ooze, and you're just like, ooh, that kind of looks fun. And this, like this little like, you feel your skin split like the over dry turkey from A Christmas Vacation, and then just immediately patch itself in with this sort of like shimmering blue. You have a null mark called Null Lightning.
Ooh, that's cool.
It's the fucking Palpatine power. Bolts of black lightning shoot from your outstretched hands. Hit D2 creatures for or 2d4 damage.
That's cool.
Great, we have a Sith in the party.
I love that the person who already has 3 null marks is getting
3 null
another null mark.
Look,
Also roll
okay.
a d8 because you get a null bleed with this.
another null blue. That is a 6.
A 6. Oh,
Random question.
Yeah.
Random question. Is like a new null mark for both 10 and 11 or for just 11?
It's just 11.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, you're right. You did say 11.
I said 11.
Yeah, sorry.
Damn
It's the
it.
thing that I originally thought it was. This feels so lackluster by comparison. It's a meter of nanowire.
Man.
Womp womp.
Just kidding. I
I'm
rolled
so
a 10.
sorry.
You've already got 3 null marks though.
I know, but that was cool.
My Palpatine lightning. Come on.
You
Hard
can't tease me
work.
with Palpatine
She's
lightning.
gonna die.
If you die, your next character gets Palpatine lightning right off the gate. I promise you.
Perfect.
Okay.
This is my oath. My word is my bond.
We're gonna
I'm
shake
so
on it.
sorry.
Shaking.
I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm so sorry for
I'm
ruining
doing, I'm
that.
doing
I
the
thought
weird
there was.
thingy thing as we're shaking.
That's weird. Don't do that.
But I'm so sorry for
The thing
ruining
is,
that. I was
I
just
can
wondering if it
feel
was a
it.
playtest mistake.
Yep. No, that's all.
That was just
all
another
good.
playtest mistake.
No, I'm
Okay,
just.
what is it that I have?
You have nanowire, 1 meter of nanowire.
Nanowire.
Basically, unbreakable wire. It's like carbon nanotubes turned into like a high tensile strength wire.
Oh, you can murder someone with that. Oh, that would be
Still
great.
fitting. Still fitting.
All kinds of stuff you can do with that. Okay. As y'all
Make a spider web.
fucking do the grab bin of stuff, just Grimma's just escorting you along, like, yeah, just get some stuff. It's fine. This is gonna be your ship, and he shows you to this massive, like, hard angles, like industrial. It looks like just a solid bit of like silvery metal that those of you who are kind of in the know about metallurgy and stuff, maybe Rift you would recognize from being like knowledgeable about weapons and armor and stuff. This is adamantine. This is just solid. Oh, you are muted.
Damn it, I said it is beautiful adamantine and it is not seaworthy, and I have a look of concern on my face.
This here is one of our, I'm gonna say, blockade runner classes. It's not a lot of cargo space, got some decent weapons. Specifically, it has a jammer that we have put a lot of R&D into to make sure that you're gonna be well equipped against those squiddies. We call this the Sepulchre's Vanguard.
Ooh. That's cool.
Those are words.
Is there
Fancy.
a user manual anywhere?
It should be able to, like, go ahead and read the manual as you go. Like, there's a lot of autopilot buttons in there that'll get you most of the way to where you're going.
So many prompts.
You press the button and it goes zoom.
I mean, basically, yes. The hull is gonna be able to take a bit of damage, so if you need to, you can bump it into stuff. I would not recommend it too much. And he gives you a tour of the facilities, as I give you a tour of the Sepulchre's Vanguard's skip sheet. Sepulchre's Vanguard has a grade 2 reactor and a grade 2 helm module, and those are like other than the squid jammer, those are the most upgraded elements of this, and the adamantine hull. So basically, skips are made of modules. Those modules define what it can do and how. So your skip is pretty fast and
Pretty decked out.
It's got a lot of weapons. So it has 3 weapon hardpoints. You have a flak cannon, you have a torpedo, and you have an Mark 1 las cannon. You also have, because of the adamantine hull, you have the ability to ram something. You can, from the helm, choose to attack something that's in close range, and on a hit, you deal D12 damage to it. Normally, if you were doing this, you would take that same amount of damage, but because of your adamantine hull, you take only half of that damage. So you are a little bit more equipped to go ramming speed with this thing. You also have, he leads you through, there's also a crew quarters, which means when you rest on this ship, you'll get a little bit of extra HP for doing that. It also has a fuel tank, so you should have plenty of fuel for everywhere you need to go. You aren't going to be using all of like the resource draining rules and stuff, so you might need to find places to resupply out there. You don't know. That's theoretically what the cache that you're going to is going to help you with, is get you some cargo to help you out. The other thing I will highlight is the squid jammer. This is a grade 2 comms system. So you have the normal jam their sensors comm action, which is going to be from the comms position or the bridge position. You could do a smarts test to be able to weaken people's attacks against you. However, this special module has also block hive mind as an action. So in the comms position, you could do a smarts check against hive mind style ships to negate their hive mind benefits. So when you are eventually in conflict with these nautiloids and whatever ships they're with, you might be able to put them at a disadvantage, or at least negate some of their advantages using that comms array. And then theoretically, once you get to the station, you'll be able to kit out anything that you used on the way there, and also you'll be meeting with someone that's going to hopefully get you a way of cloaking, so that you can get closer to these things.
Fantastic.
All right.
Is there enough food on board?
Should be enough food. Yeah, I'm double checking the sheet. There's a food tag on there, so it should be good.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. I was just like, looks like the food's stocked. We've got fuel, water, food, and ammo all stocked up.
Is wine?
I can't wait to see the
included?
sales unfold.
When there are no sails. There are badass thrusters, though. I would say you could watch them fire up, but then you're out of the ship, and it's gonna move places as soon as those are on.
It's fine.
Show me
So what
next
you do
time.
is you just hang over the back a little bit, not too close, because then it singes your hair.
Okay, good.
Noted.
You've
Next
done
time.
this before. Not the right way, but you've done this before. That's good.
Yes.
And we'll dive
She's
into
done it
like
Iron
the-
Man style.
Yes, we'll dive into the cargo system when it's applicable, but basically like when things happen, we will roll dice to see if you've used enough resources to deplenish one of those tags, and then if you don't have one of those tags, you might start to have problems. So you'll notice you have 2 fuel tags. That's because normally every skip's gonna have fuel, food, water, and ammo. Those are its like core 4 essentials, but you also have an extra fuel because of your fuel tank. The ship is meant to be going lots of places for a long time.
Cargo.
Alrighty. Any other questions before I get you going?
Has anyone else done this before?
Absolutely not.
No. I've
No.
spent my entire life underground.
I'm
So-
starting to think that this
Yeah.
isn't a boat.
No. But yes.
So maybe you
Seems
should be
like
the
that-
one to fly the ship. Sorry.
Oh.
Do you really want me flying things?
If you want to fly the ship, I will allow you to fly the ship.
Okay, I'll fly the ship.
That's a great idea. This is awesome.
I also like that it was like
Carissa
phrased in
just
a
starts
way where
picking up the
technically. Oh no, sorry.
I was gonna say, Charisma just picks up the manual and just starts reading, just to be like, just to double check that, like, when Sari's doing stuff, to be like, okay, and then just like, kind of just gently move her to like, push. There we go.
I love it because Pam probably had the manual open and was reading it while getting the tour, and then you just slide it out of Pam's hands like, hang on. Can I look at this too? Can we share a
It's
book?
okay, guys. I totally know how to do this.
Rift is just stoked that she technically gave permission to something that she is in no position to like be giving, and so she's like, I am captain now.
I'm the captain.
Yes.
Look at me. As far as Sari is concerned, Rift has always been the captain.
I love that.
As far as all of my past characters have been concerned.
And Reaper,
okay.
Reaper is with y'all, just NPC mode, just
Yes.
following along, helping out.
Where's
Reaper, you're
what's
really
Reaper?
quiet right now.
Reaper's got hella spine.
Give the
What is
thumbs up.
spine in relation to the skip?
Yeah, we could do a quick rundown of some of the stats and how they apply to skips.
Yeah, cool.
So,
That'd be great.
in general, you've got 4 stats. You've got brawn, agility, spine, and smarts. Brawn is kind of like strength and constitution, DBZ fusioned into one. It's basically your just like physical toughness and ability to withstand like the physical hazards of space via like just punching them or holding doors open or like holding your breath, that kind of stuff. Agility is how dexterous you are, your alacrity. Brawn might come up in certain situations if you feel it can. A lot of checks are going to say which ability to use. However, if you have a strong reason that you think a different ability should be used, let me know, and that can always tailor things, right? Brawn's going to be used for your melee weapons. That's the standard use of it. If you ever had to like check for holding your breath or for navigating stuff difficulty, Brawn might come in. Agility is going to be avoiding hits. So whenever I tell you to make a defense test in a combat that's just you, the person, that's going to be agility. You're trying to dodge out of the way. Agility is also used for range weapons. And on a skip, it's going to be your helms tests are usually agility. Again, if you feel like something else could apply, or I might feel like something else could apply, I'll call for something else. But normally, piloting the ship is going to be agility. Spine.
I was gonna. Sari's the best one for this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Sari's got +4 agility. Like, yeah.
It's just like I can press all the buttons at once. Want to see?
You want to see?
I do want to see. I do.
Purple.
And then spine is your sort of mental fortitude, your think like wisdom and charisma combined. That's like a spine test. Spine is what you use for null marks usage. Spine is what you use to notice things, or in the case of horrifying truths of the universe, to not notice them just in time. And then smarts spine is going to be used for skip weaponry. So anytime you're shooting weapons on a skip,
nice.
That's
We can chuck Reaper on a weapon and they'll smash it, which is good.
Cool. Smash it.
Smarts is going to be your like techno savviness, your ability to know like Sari knows how the buttons work because she's done them before. Smarts is knowing how the buttons work because of how they're labeled and where they integrate with the systems and blah 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 blah, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So, that's
I think Pam would be comms.
Smarts is going to be very useful for the comms station that has a lot of smarts tests.
Yeah.
Repairing
Rift is about to lose her fucking mind.
I just imagine like Pam just panic, like having to build things and stuff goes like, oh no!
Yeah.
Holding a toolbox.
I also I sort of alluded to it there when saying that agility is used for defense tests. In Mörk Sol, just like all the other Borgs, I'm not going to be rolling a lot of d20s. Most of the time, if an enemy is attacking you, that's just you rolling a defense test to dodge it. I'm not going to be rolling attacks. Same thing for skips. In skip combat, you're going to be making checks, sometimes with just no modifier. It's just a flat d20 to see if you avoid it. Other times, you can augment that with certain things. We're going to get into that when we need to. But basically, y'all are rolling all of the dice, except when I need to roll damage, or if your thing says like, you know, do a DR what something test, then I'll roll for the enemies, and unless something tells me otherwise, that's just going to be no bonus. It's just going to be a flat d20.
Fantastic.
That is.
Let's go to space then, guys.
Good luck. Don't get in your brains slurped up.
What is space?
Sorry.
I'm having PTSD, Matt. I'm having PTSD.
Don't worry, I promised my soul to someone else already.
Sari is going to immediately start whispering in this really weird clicky language because I want to immediately use this to the ship and just be like, "Hello, friend."
Yes. Okay. Are you using it?
I'm using it. Absolutely.
Okay. Make a spine test.
That is a 9.
A 9. That is going to be a fail. Unless you want to ripple it. So this is where ripples come in. Is you can spend ripples to reroll any dice. Damage, d20s, yours, somebody else's, whenever. You can spend ripples to do that. You can also spend them to reduce damage you take. You can spend them to, before you roll, lower the DR of a test. I think there's some other usages, but those are like the big ones that come up pretty often.
You know what?
Here,
we'll
let
use
me
a ripple.
spend a ripple.
No, I'll spend it. I'll spend it just because I want to.
Sure.
We're playtesting here. We're doing fun things.
I could just activate my own null mark.
Wait, how do we get ripples back? Is it resting?
When you rest. When you rest and
Yeah,
you
cool.
have
So we can
zero
get them
ripples.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as long as we spend them, we can get them back.
Yeah. I will say ripples
And
are
you
very
said that we
much-
could use.
Yep.
Oh, I was gonna say null marks can be used as many times as we want. Correct.
You just have to make tests for them. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the bad
Alright.
things are bad. So don't forget to read null bleeds
Mhm.
because that's what will
Yeah.
happen if.
So, Sari will use a ripple
Uh-huh.
because I want to see the
Yeah.
fun, cool stuff. Don't
Yeah.
worry about using yours yet. I rolled a 17. That makes it an 18.
Awesome. So you
So,
Yeah.
what happens is she literally looks like she's shifting in place for a moment, and we're gonna kind of nod our heads to the desynchronization,
Yeah.
and it's almost like she rewinds a second, and then it replays as she starts whispering to it again. This time in a much more serious voice. Except in clicks and clacks and
What do you say to the ship?
Clacks?
trills. She's literally just, hello, it's nice to meet you.
Good to meet you as well. It's been a long time since I've gotten to go away.
We're gonna have so much fun together and
we?
try not getting our brains slurped.
Good idea not to get... They will crack your skull open and eat it like noodles.
I know.
Noodles.
Roll a d20
Noodles.
real quick, just for fun.
Yeah, absolutely. For funsies.
Noodles.
A 9.
9. So you could do this for
The ship
9
is in love with
minutes.
you.
Excellent.
To peek behind the screen, this is the a mechanical revelation null mark. You could speak the language of machines for d20 minutes. They may or may not listen to you.
I
I
love
love
it.
it.
That's amazing.
That's so
You've seen her
great.
speak with the animals, and now all of a sudden she's just like. tick, 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 tick.
Turns
I
out
love it.
Just goes back to the
Squirrels-
book.
squirrels and teletype, same noise, same language.
Same noise.
It's the
This is,
squirrel
like,
from
so-
Hoodwinked, though.
It's so perfect that Rift is just like, I am the best captain.
I totally knew she could do that.
I've got
I
that
love that we
women's
all blindly
intuition.
support Rift.
Yeah.
We're all just like, woo!
I
That's our
support women's
captain!
rights and Rift's wrongs.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
As you are getting underway, you start hearing all of like all these systems booting up, starting up. There is like Rift. You are in a horror zone. You are used to the feeling of like the wind going into sails and like feeling the ship move. Instead, it just feels like everything is like
Yeah.
like there is a solid rumble to things happening. Sorry, you are hearing. Whenever you're ready to go, just press the big shiny one.
Okay, ready? Are we ready, guys?
Yeah.
Chris
Are we
takes
in?
his feet and
Is it-
buckles up really quick.
Yeah, is this a buckle up situation? Is this a you can stand freely situation? Is this does anyone tell Rift that she needs to be buckled up? Because she's just out the window.
What did we read in the book?
I think it's all of your spacesuits are sort of responding to like the low level AI that's in the ship, and like the helmet's like, and there's just a little like one of those like walking sign kind of persons, except it's not walking in lights. It's just like sit down. Sit down.
No, it's the seatbelt sign. It's the seatbelt sign on an airplane.
Yeah, I was about to say it's like we're in an airplane. It's like,
There it is.
okay, buckle time.
Yeah.
Buckle time.
And you
I'm
go to the
gonna go-
buckles, and it's
alright.
like, oh fuck, how does this work?
Oh god, could you just imagine that like what starts playing before like anybody's doing anything is like one of those videos before the plane flies where it's like, and now we're gonna show you all the safety features. Like
Let me
Am
show
I
you the
paying?
safety features of this adamantine vessel. There are none. Buckle up. And it's just like you immediately feel the sense of like weird vertigo, but it's only for like that like half a second, because outside the skip, you are seeing some of this on like your visual readouts that are showing you like what's happening around the skip. But there is this like ripping in the middle of this giant hangar that like as you're looking around, the lights start like the like if you're closing in on an asteroid, you want to like light it up so that you can see what's going on. So all of these sort of like cruising lights are turning on, and you can see it illuminating this hangar that is built like this like very large circle around a huge glowing glyph on floor and then mirrored on ceiling that sort of opens into this vacuous, nebulous, roiling bubble of interdimensional energy that the skip just sort of shunts itself through. And you go from a moment of like high inertial jarring and centripetal force to weightlessness. And so now you're lucky that you're in
Whoa.
your seats buckled for very different reasons, where now gravity is just gone. And some of you, like if you're sitting like really square, you feel your boots just sort of like clack in to little like magnetized grippy things that are like trying to keep your legs still as you fly.
Love it.
Pam! Did you read anywhere about what happens if I vomit in this helmet?
I think there's a button that you can push to open the helmet so that you don't
Don't do
vomit
that.
inside the helmet.
Sorry, you can hear Rift's suit go, please don't.
Please don't! Please don't vomit!
Don't fill me with your insides, it's so messy.
I saw
Your
that
suit
from back
says
there.
no.
What?
Your suit, it says no.
Okay, I'm just gonna close my eyes.
Your suit actually. hold on.
I have a strong constitution, so
You do.
I feel like I'm gonna be sick, but I'm just shaken. There is just sweat
Your mind over
pouring.
mattering.
Let's do
Yeah.
some rollies. Let's do some rollies.
Do some rolls.
For your first, I'm gonna say that sorry unless you want to, because you've technically done this before. If you want to, you can get in. And what I'll say is that we're gonna do something that's fun and, as far as I know, unique to Mörk Sol. So a lot of Borgs have just your standard, like, roll this to do these things. Mörk Sol introduces the idea of an any test, which is where specifically I want you to tell me how you're solving this problem, and that'll be the stat that you use. So as you are taking off and dealing with, oh god, I'm on a spaceship and this is weird, how are you handling this moment in character? I feel like Haley, you've sort of said Rift is just like stomach muscling through this. So
Yes,
that'll be
like
Braun.
my abs are engaged.
Engaged.
If I hadn't trimmed my nails before this trip, they would have pierced through the suit.
We're glad you did
So
that, but I
It's just a
do have
D20,
backup.
isn't it?
Yep,
Oh,
D20 plus your brawn. Oh, save. Wait, let's go around. What is everyone else doing as this is happening?
okay.
I think Pam is sitting at the comms,
Mm-hmm.
like Lieutenant Uhura, and just like kind of, yeah, just clutching the desk almost
Mm-hmm.
after that big vibration. It's okay. It's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna say that as you've described it, that feels like Braun, just holding onto the desk and just trying to
Mhm.
deal with it. How is Charisma dealing with this?
I think what Charisma's doing is she's not looking outside. She is still focused on reading the manual, but when she notices like senses of discomfort, she's like pinching like certain pressure points.
Ooh. Okay. I could totally see this as being a smarts, where it's just like, I know how to like control my body with like pressure points. I'm gonna do some smarts. So you do a smarts test. Is
I love
Sari
the-
just tanking it, or
Sari is just sitting
I
there
love the
like
image.
trying to deactivate her
Like-
boots so she floats. She's just like, wee, come on.
I would say you don't even have to like try. You can just be like, let go. And it's like, all right.
Wee.
So yeah, roll those brawn and smarts and let me know what you get.
D20.
Yep, D20 plus your
Okay.
brawn. And D20
Minus
plus
my
smarts
brawn,
for
excuse
charisma.
me.
Wait, what? About me?
D20 plus smarts.
Oh yes, for
17.
17. And then Rift,
ah.
what'd you get?
Tell the suit I said sorry.
Oh no!
No.
And
His little windscreen wipers.
not on the inside. Nope. You were
No.
stuck with it. And then oh my gosh. Charisma, what'd you get?
21?
21. You are able to do the pressure test to
Nice.
keep yourself from doing the same thing as Rift. Pam, you're just holding steady, like, oh, this is weird. Oh, this is weird. And just Rift is just like, oh no.
I love the image of Charisma's arms just empty and floating in space as like she's brought both of her arms into the helmet, like just like doing pressure points. And the arms are just like
Mhm.
I love it.
Nope.
Nope.
And then Rift just just like it immediately splatters. It's very unfortunate that you're just seeing the globules like just sort of floating around, and it's
just leave me here. Leave me here. As soon as we're done, I like unbuckle and crawl onto the floor. I'm like
It's okay, Rift. You're just having a protagonist moment.
I'm the captain.
Exactly. Exactly.
Sorry, is literally
you're the
just
green
floating and pushing herself from button to button.
Mhm.
She's just like, woo, woo.
Incredible. After a little bit of a hopefully not a prophetic moment of going into space for your first time, you are like seeing all of the readings come out on the various displays, seeing the analysis of the ship as it's moving through this weird space. And let me get a smarts check from everyone just to see.
Okay. I was gonna ask if I could roll one.
Yeah.
Like,
does a fumble
To see if I
matter
can pick
in
up.
these checks?
Not in these checks, no.
Cool. I'm done.
You're done, yeah. Rift is checked out. Rift is underneath a console, just like, I'll see you later.
Yes. It's because I'm using someone else's dice today and they don't like me.
They do not like you.
no,
That's okay.
fuck those dice.
Yes,
I rolled
JLJ Gamer
a
Dude,
4
this is our
+3.
first episode of a little mini arc of Mörk Sol. This is in continuity with previous like Grimma's Fist stuff that we've done, but these are always a little bit like self-contained. What did everyone get for smarts? 4? 7?
Wait, I feel like I rolled way too high because I was like,
-1.
it's gonna be another D20, and so I rolled. Was it a different die?
No, it's D20.
No.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Right.
19. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought I disassociated
No,
again.
you're just having better luck than everyone else, and you've got a good smarts
Yeah.
modifier. Like I think
I ran out of luck.
I think sorry is very much just that one node from Portal 2. I'm in space. It just living it, just enjoying it. Pam is like you're in that sort of like, oh, things got way too disorganized way too quickly, and it's just kind of like an overwhelming, overstimulated mode. Charisma, you're just soaking it up. You're soaking it in, and this is sort of like aligning with like all of your various like sort of world travelery kind of knowledges of in like the theory of how all of these different realms sort of collide. There is the material realm, everything physical that like people exist, and normally like that's that's everything that matters. Here in this world, everything that's outside of it is dead. And I say that in the D&D way of dead, in that it is dead, but unlife is a thing. And so you are cruising through a space that combines the metaphysical realms of the astral plane of thought with the physical realms of all these other realities that have been consumed by elder deities and then regurgitated and spat out, and just sort of like you are flying through the corpses of 1,000 other versions of time. And so you're floating past these like nebula that look like giant bodies because they are. There are gods that are just floating around dead. If you've ever seen the images of like the Githyanki city that is like built inside the husk of an old god, it's very much like that. Like you're seeing these sort of like big spatial structures that make sense but are utterly fantastical and insane and kind of like mind-boggling. And then there's just vacuous spaces of nothing, no starlight, just blackness. And so you were sort of cruising at speed through all of these things. Sorry, sort of drifting around very pleasantly, punching buttons to keep y'all on a designated course, moving towards this very large, like you'd call it an asteroid because it's not big enough to be a planetoid. It's too small. It doesn't have like a really well-defined orbit. And you can see all these other bits and chunks kind of flying about. And as the skip is moving in closer, you can see it starting to go through some like pre-landing stuff. Sorry, since you got to bypass the "Are you okay in space" check, you now get to make a helm check with agility to see how you do landing this thing.
That is a 19.
19. Easy peasy. You are able to like do the quick survey with the big floodlights, find a nice bit of flat. And you are noticing like as you were coming down, sorry, you're just kind of like grokking without reading the map that you're being shown, where it shows where the cache is, shows where this supply drop is, and also where the ship is automatically sort of giving you all of these different zones of reasonable landing spots. And the closest landing spot is unfortunately on the other side of like a bunch of debris and jaggedness and bad stuff. So it's going to be a little bit of a trek for your team to get to where they're going, but you've at least landed the skip safely. No problems. No problems on that front.
Can we still see the material plane? Are we on the moon or did we skip?
You did not skip. This was just a like subluminal flight through a good bit of distance into near space.
Okay.
You are going to be skipping on the next one.
Okay, we're here.
You all feel
Good flying. Good job.
You hear more than feel a couple of the mechanical movements of like the landing gear as your bodies kind of like adjust, and there is a feeling of like center now, where you're now in the microgravity of this asteroid body, and so there's a little bit of a sense of down, but it's very loose. Like you do a couple little test jumps, and it's like very boundy to the point that like you maybe go first test jump and you like bonk, like off of the ceiling to where it's like, oh, I could very easily jump off of this asteroid into nothing.
Sorry, wants
When we land, do we all clap like people on airplanes?
I know Charisma would. She just like
Yeah.
Ribs is just banging the floor. Is there just a sec? Like, is there air enough that I could just clean up for a moment?
Yes, you're one of the things. Like once you were into cruising, the Sepulchre's Vanguard is like atmospheric pressures nominal. Like
yeah, cool.
And the seals on your suits sort of like allow you to open them so that you can just clean yourself up. Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I do that, and then I grab the heaviest thing that I can find to keep myself grounded, and we're gonna go for a walk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It is spacewalk time.
Oh.
This is actually Haley getting to play out her fears of deep space. Like, this is great.
Immersion therapy.
That's fair.
Yeah, literally immersion therapy. I really love like watching space shows and space movies because it's just so infinitely terrifying.
It all
it's your
feels
horror
possible.
movie.
I'm like, what are you talking about? That could happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, y'all.
Shit.
This is the realest thing in our fantasy game. Like,
Right?
It very much is. A quick
Pam is going to give
aside.
Rift. Sorry.
A quick sponsory aside.
Pam is going to give Rift.
We are only
Oh, no.
Go ahead.
we are only $88 away from getting our stretch goal for Bog God, and that'll open up the second cool cover. So if you've not already backed Bog God, go do it. Sorry, back to you.
Go
Back
do
to
it.
you, Raz.
Back it.
What's Pam
A
gonna do?
cleaning kit. Just a little like,
Nice.
it's got like those cute little bottles that you see the influencers use for all their cleaning sprays and stuff. Like it's like a small little kit of just cleaning. And
Love
I'm
that.
just like,
it's got that
So,
cute
like-
little like hand wash where you press the button on top, and when you turn your hand, it's like a little paw or a little flower or something. Like, just...
yeah. It smells
love
really. It
those.
smells like lavender. Everything
and
seems to be
marshmallows.
very organic.
Love that.
Oh yeah. She's
What
just
does
like,
processed
"You seem like you
lavender
might
look
need
like?"
this."
Don't
It
know.
smells
I hang
awful.
I hang an air freshener in my little
There's a
helmet.
little tree bobbing around in front of Rift.
No, like it's one of those car clip vent ones. So like I just have clipped it onto the vent, so when it just
Yeah.
sucks it.
Nice.
Like, oh,
Yes.
so much better. You seemed like you needed a little something.
I
Okay.
love that.
Let's go. We can walk. It's gonna be fine. We're not all gonna die out here. That's
No.
definitely not gonna happen.
No, you'll be fine. You'll live forever.
It's okay. I did my last will and testament before I left, so I'm content.
But you have one of
wow.
those?
Huh?
You have one of those?
Yes, I do.
Do you not?
I have to.
No.
Oh,
If I die, you can divide my things between the lot of you.
we're gonna.
All right,
okay.
Pam, could you write that and notarize it for us?
Yeah, we're gonna get that situated when we get. Yeah. When we get
I
back
have never
to the
signed a
ship.
piece of paper, and I never will sign a piece of paper.
That's okay. We can just poke your finger and it drips some blood on it. Works the same.
Yeah, it's fine.
You've already
It's fine.
signed
It'll
everything that matters. Rift is the only one that hears that.
I didn't sign
Existence
shit.
phase 2.
Is that the Undying Master or the one that wants my jaw?
Rift, as you turn
Which
to,
one
like,
of the many voices?
which one of the many voices? As you turn to like get a sense of like, where the fuck did that come from? There's just like the skip is sort of booting down into like landing mode, getting ready to like open the doors, do some like air sealing of the hatches, and there's just like a little bit of power drain that hits one of the circuits. That's what your brain says to justify the fact that like one of the lights like flickers and there is just a silhouette, head cocked, jawless, in the hallway nearby that's there and then gone.
You again.
I got an actual shiver.
I'm gonna busy myself by finding a big trolley or some sort of like a carrying device, you know, like you would see in a warehouse where they carry big crates or boxes.
Yeah.
And I'm just putting myself in charge of that.
I don't know why
You're
you
such
were
a
like
good
talking
captain.
about.
Truly.
I don't know why, but when
Really?
you were saying you were like looking for something like that the warehouses have, I'm like, oh my gosh, Rift is forklift certified.
Yes.
Yes.
Rift is forklift certified, 110%.
You should have
She's
that
even
to your
got a
resume.
C class. She's got a C class to drive semis too, so don't you stress.
Hell
Anything
yeah.
on land, she's got it, but in the air,
She's like, by land or by sea, but never by
Yes.
air.
Never by air.
I don't trust the air.
this
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
even air. This isn't even air. This is the void.
The lack of air. Okay,
Mm.
we're gonna go down to the area of the plate where we leave
Mhm.
the
Okay,
ship.
so there's a map. You see the map? We're looking at the map.
Okay.
The blinky light is where we gotta go. The other blinky light is where we are now.
Yes, and all
How do you
these
know
other
it's not
things.
reversed?
It might be reversed.
Okay, let me just
Either
open
way.
the manual again.
Look, here is a handheld device of that same map. I handed to Sari.
Oh yeah.
We
Do we have the
so
interfacey things?
Yes. So I was just gonna say, you all have as part of your suits, they
Are they
have what are
wrist?
called skinterfaces. It's basically like
Oh, they're
think
the eye ones.
think like
Good boy.
cyborgs, like RCDs. Think like how the Expanse, all of like when they sit down, you could be a gunner or a pilot or whatever. You're just like flipping through different UI options. That kind of happens on the inside. It's also very like Iron Man inside of the helmet HUD happening, where it can be like
Mhm.
very configurable. So like Sari is just like punching buttons that she knows this is what they do, and just like the map like loads onto a little like thing that like as you look at it, it makes it bigger so you can see it, and then when you look away from it, it just sort of shrinks away so that it's
How do I
like,
close
It's a mini
it?
map.
so you all have
I like-
like reasonably accurate mini maps in your suits pointing you in the right direction.
I like
Guys,
to
I'm in the
imagine that
options. How do I
Christmas-
get out of the options?
I like to imagine that
Oh,
Christmas
God.
right now while
I've
everybody's
changed the
working on
language.
stuff, doing like customization so that it's like
Yeah.
it'll come up as like a different font for her and like
Yeah.
different color
If
and
you-
just everything is
Yeah.
aesthetically pleasing.
everyone's
Reese put
for
hers
sure.
into dark mode.
everyone sits like just sending like chats like received, and then Charisma's just like, oh, received. It's like, how the fuck did you get animated text chat? Where is that setting?
Yeah, it's like it says charisma is here, featuring like full MSN vibes when you have a friend over. Put that name in your name.
There's little tildes by her name.
Yep.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
like
and
it's all,
depending
yeah, it's
on-
just like, oh god, you know, like
Depending on what
like,
mood you're in, is like a set of lyrics. Like, are they angsty or are they happy or are they?
that would be accurate. I was also gonna say like potentially, you know, like the really like over the top Japanese like emotes. There's just like that's how she how she talks.
Yep.
She'll never say anything. She'll just send one of those like elaborate emotes to be like, or sad face or like excitement.
I love it.
Incredible.
Yeah, Rift is this email could have been a phone call person, so she's not typing in the chat.
This email could have been a phone call.
That is aggressive. I love it so much. This email.
Sorry, is the person that just like thumbs up all of the other messages and never types herself.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, communicates entirely by React emotes.
The entire chat is just Pam talking to herself with emotes.
Yes. Pam is grammatically correct. She types in full sentences. She makes sure that all the punctuation is in there. Occasionally there's emojis, but they're text-based emojis. They're not like actual picture emojis.
XD.
Pam is taking like legally submittable minutes of the mission, and Charisma is an uwu chatter, and then it's just reacts on all of them from Sorry.
And then it's just yelling from across the room. No, it's yelling from across the room, like answering the question that was just asked.
And the whole like, Rift, you don't have to yell. Oh my, we can hear you. We can hear you in our ear holes.
God damn it, Grandpa.
Grimma back at the base, just like.
Grimma just reading all of it.
We are Firefly, okay?
You are, yes.
It's okay. It's okay, guys. We got this.
There are currently no
I would like
wins
to help.
for your leaves as you look ahead and see just this jagged, it looks like what might have been like a collision between two celestial bodies, as like the ground between you and this like landing pad and where you see this like secret cache supply cave is just ripped to shreds. And you can actually see like small bits of rock that are like stuck in the microgravity, just like orbiting kind of violently fast in this region, to where it's almost like a stream of rock kind of in front of you. There's enough gap. It's not quite like a dust cloud bad. You're not just gonna get shredded for standing there, but there's definitely a sense that like you're going to have to move through this place at a good clip with some good awareness to like get to the other side. And doing a couple more of those test hops, the gravity here is enough that you can reliably move, but it is also not enough that you can safely jump without just spacing yourself.
Guys, what if I just stay on the ship and make sure that we can all talk to each other?
That's my job. And Reaper runs back up the ramp.
Pam, sit on this trolley, and I've got like one of those cool lift trolleys, and I say, anyone that wants a ride, hop on, and I'm just gonna like dig my feet into the ground and like, what is it, like CrossFit with the sled? And I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna go down, and I'm just gonna start pushing through it.
Oh man. Okay, here we go then. So the way this is gonna work,
trolley.
we were gonna do this is an any test. Normally it's DR12. But I'm gonna say who all gets on that. I'm gonna say one person could get on that trolley with ease. So Pam is on there. Here's what's gonna happen. Rift, you're making this is a brawn check, and it's harder than DR12 specifically because you're doing it for Pam as well.
Let's pick a dice that might like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that for sure. You're gonna want that.
I don't want to let it go. I just keep rolling. It's just in my hand.
Schrodinger's dice.
what did I need to be? I got a 13 plus 3, so 16. What is that?
16.
Is that right? Wrong? Okay.
That is good. I was gonna say it is DR 16. I'm basically adding +4 for it being a very
nice.
difficult situation, but you are able to like duck. And I will also highlight that like you have pretty solid armor. Your spacesuit is called a deep space life shell. It's a tier 3.
Yes.
So you are kind of like just holding up like basically like a built-in shield on your arm. And you're occasionally hearing like, again, I want to highlight it because you've not been in space, Rift. And so like really want to emphasize some of the things that are like really jarring, or it's like, it's utter silence until it's not. And it's just these harsh, like just the rattle like through the shell into your ears as these like bits of drifting rocks slam into you. They're not big enough.
Yeah, I want to be like batting them out of the way as they like come close. I'm just like, as I'm like running, I'm like, just like out the way so they don't touch Pam.
Pam just.
So if anything comes to, if anything comes towards Pam at all, I would like to get in the way of it, please.
And that is what you're doing. You
so
are able
nice
to like shove this cart, and the cart is built for space, so it's doing a little bit of like these little like tethering legs that are trying to like keep it onto the ground as you're pushing it forward. But
I'm picturing Futurama hover cart.
Yeah,
is what I'm picturing.
But everything's a hover cart out here in microgravity, so it's just doing a little bit of that. Yeah. Excellent.
So
Sorry,
Captain, my captain.
Sorry or Charisma? What are y'all doing?
Sorry is just skipping her way along.
Okay.
As she's not quite jumping high enough to like lift herself off, but she's testing them limits.
Yeah. Dude, this is agility for sure. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh god, should we have tethered to each other?
We probably could have.
That is a nat 20 for 24.
Easy.
Nice.
Like you even see like one of these like bigger like bits of rock that's kind of floating, and you're like, ooh, I bet, and you like float up to it, turn around, kick off of it to come back to the surface. Like you're showing it off.
Full Cirque du Soleil.
Parkour. Charisma, what are you doing?
So what Charisma's doing is, after seeing how like Sari is managing it, she is coordinating where like the sort of smaller like asteroids and stuff are, so that she can hop to them and then bounce around to where she needs to go, while also using the ones that Rift is smacking away to kind of get to.
Nice.
Certain points.
I'll call that a smarts
That's
check.
so cool.
That feels smart. For like mapping out the ideal thing where it's like you're not
Vortexing.
relying on physicality, you're like predicting the path.
Doing trigonometry, man.
Yeah.
And if you could fail for me, that'd be great, because I want to see what happens if you fail.
Well then, thanks. I got a 10.
Yay!
No.
Okay.
I
can't
imagine
lose
like
charisma.
one rock that like Rift smacks goes a completely incorrect direction, and instead of her bouncing off, it just smacks into her.
Let me check. Okay.
Gut punch.
I was gonna laugh real hard if there was no consequence, but you do have tier 0 spacesuit, so you have no armor. But I did roll minimum damage, so you take 1 point of damage as you're moving along, just like you get clipped by one of these rocks a little bit too hard, kind of stumble and fall, and it's just like, oh shit, okay, no more playing around, just like get to the other side real quick.
Yeah.
It wasn't
I
D12
punched a
damage, so it
rock
could have
just
been real bad.
slightly too hard.
It could have been. So this was just a minor consequence of my actions.
I haven't learned a lesson at all.
Hi guys. Heads up, the rocks are hard and not squishy, despite their texture appearance.
I had a feeling about that.
Agreed.
Had a feeling. Had a feeling.
What do you mean? Asari is like riding one for a second.
What do you mean?
You guys,
I feel like
remember
it's like
Starfire?
that voice was coming from
Sorry
like
gives me Starfire.
yes.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
The voice is like in our heads, but Sari is 500 meters already at the thing because they're skipping, just like jump them so far ahead.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You guys might not know what this is, but it's a gloom glorp.
Rift believes you.
Yeah.
You have arrived
Thank you.
at this cave. Everyone catches up to Sari, who has bounded ahead and started scoping things out. What is your approach as you're going into the cache? What are you doing?
We're scurrying.
Yeah, I guess just normal cache, the regular, like, checklist that you do when you go to a cache, I feel like is just, like, exactly what's happening. Rip's pointing a lot of fingers. She loves you all so much.
Do this.
Charisma.
Haley loves you all. Rift is a bit of a bitch. I'm so sorry, guys.
I love it. Look,
I love it.
She's
Pam
our
has
loving
a
and
crush,
caring
it's fine.
captain.
What's that?
I heard Pam has a crush.
What? What are you talking about? She doesn't like people being mean to her. No. She definitely didn't end up in that situation multiple times throughout her life.
Spider Mommy rolling in her grave. You liked it.
You know you did. Shut up.
Rift needs to go to therapy.
Don't make me like that.
As you are moving down through this cave system into like charisma, yes.
I was gonna say, can I just say that I am prepping my gun in case shit goes south?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you're getting that ready to go. By the way, I will highlight something for you, if I remember correctly. Yes, your touched hell cannon. So anytime you see a lowercase t after the damage dice of a ranged weapon, that means it's a technical weapon, which means that it's not just a Rudy Tooty point and shooty. It uses like your ability to use technology to use it properly. So it has like built-in targeting systems and like sort of like low-level AI that's helping you like shoot the thing. So you actually use smarts for the attack rolls with those things. So just a heads up that if you have a T on your damage dice, that is a technical weapon. It uses smarts rather than agility for its weapon attack. But yeah, you're getting that thing ready to go. As you are moving down, this cave is like, you can see why they picked it. It's set up to be like, if you were just going past this asteroid, just scanning surface, it wouldn't look like anything major. It almost looks like just like a pop mark on the edge of the asteroid's surface. But it quickly like banks in hard, and as you are going through, there are like rivulets and like small channels carved into the stonework as you're descending. Parts of the wall actually look a little bit almost like bark-like. It's a very strange environment that you're passing into. Entering into...
Saoirse's been here.
Saoirse's been here. Entering into the main room, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Can we check for traps?
Yeah, I'm just pushing that trolley, so...
Sure. Pam, go ahead and make a spine
I'm not
check.
doing anything else. So I'm gonna be looking around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm anxious.
Pam, make a spine check.
Okay. Okay. 13.
As you are moving forward, there's no sound. You're not seeing any tripwires or any like safety measures. You're getting the sense that like installing any sort of power sources or anything like that might have been a tip-off to where this cache would be located. But you do catch, as the tunnel starts to open wide, you do catch the sort of like what looked like a flashlight beam, like moving across like a near wall, to where it's like your best guess is that someone is in the other room.
Hey, somebody's in there. I saw a flashlight.
Weren't we supposed to be meeting someone?
Yes, we are. Just keep your eye out.
Charisma pulls out her flashlight. Anybody having vision issues?
Oh, I didn't think about that. Is it dark in here?
It's dark, but you have basically like those small little like lamplighter things that are like helping you. And I guess D&D land, a lot of you are sporting dark vision, so most of you are like fine. But for those who don't have dark vision, you've got like little like shoulder mount flashlights or other things that are giving you like near vision range.
Actually, I have an idea. I think Chris was gonna be like, okay, wait a moment. So mentioning that there's like somebody with a flashlight, she's gonna take her mega powerful flashlight and just kind of like send a little bit of like a signal, like just kind of like a hello in Morse code,
Okay.
just to see if the person responds, like
Yeah.
either in Morse code or if it's like, oh, this is a monster that has light attached to it. It needs to go.
Mm-hmm.
Smart. Intelligent.
There is a small delay, and then
What did
Was
your
it
Morse
a
code say
reply?
back?
What does that mean?
it was just like hello. It was just another hello back.
Oh, it's just okay. All right. Okay, so it is a person. We're good. And then Charisma's just gonna send a little notification back that says Grimma. Stop.
Ari's already moving ahead. As soon as she was
Yeah.
like, they said hello. Sorry,
Yeah,
like, all right,
I
cool.
do the.
They're friendly.
As you are moving
Friend or
in,
foe?
so we've got Charisma hanging back, popping off a quick texty back to. Are you trying to send it like to whoever else is in there, or are you sending it back to the ship to forward back to Grimma?
She's sending it to
the
and
other
once she gets
person?
like once to the other person to be like, just kind of be like, hey, we're being sent from Grimma, and if they respond, then she sends a message back
Got it.
for
And
Grimma
then,
to see where it's like the cache has been met.
meanwhile, Sari and Rift are moving forward. Pam on the cart moving forward.
Mhm.
Okay. As y'all enter, there's a little bit of a
Duck.
like.
If you need.
There's a little bit of a because your flash, your basic like lights scan the room and they see like crates, barrels like piled up, like tethered down to the rock. But you see some of them are like open and like sort of lilting off to the side and like bouncing a little bit in low gravity. And there's no one in sight until 3 of them pop up from behind one of the barrels and just start opening fire. And we are
Yay.
going to be jumping into some combat now.
Great.
And we were
Question:
so
since I was
careful.
told,
We
since I
learned
was
that hello
technically saying I
doesn't
was
mean
holding
friendly.
a weapon. Well, yeah, that's why she was trying to figure out their intentions after the hello.
So
She's just
Chari-
testing intelligence.
Charisma, you were lucky enough to say, oh, let me double check and hang back. Everyone else, you were far too trusting.
Yes.
Question: since I did say that Charisma was prepping her weapon for if things go south, can she get a shot off?
You are not in the room to shoot back. Otherwise, I would say yes.
Yeah.
It was one turning corridor.
Yes.
Uh,
They're gonna
well-
go first, and then it'll be y'all. And basically the way the combat works is that normally if things were like tied in initiative, we would roll a d6 to see who goes first. Since they are getting the jump on you, they're gonna go first. And there are 3 of them. You could see them leaping out from these behind the crates. They seem to have taken a moment to hide themselves before getting the jump on you. They are all sporting. What are they sporting? What these guys got? Ooh.
They're human.
They look humanoid. They're all
Ish,
in.
yeah.
They're all in pretty ragtag looking suits. Like your suits have all been like a little bit custom fit to what you're wearing. Like they've been tailored and like seen over, cleaned up, spruced up. These guys look like they went through 14 bargain bins and whatever stayed on was it. Some of them have like some like graffiti teeth like along the bottom half of the helmet as they open fire with some machine pistols. So I'm gonna need everyone that went in to make oh no, okay. So I'm actually gonna need everyone to make 2 defense tests because it gets to do it to up to 2 targets each. So they're all popping up and just like bullet sounds not happening, but you are hearing the like
to kill us, then?
of bullets.
Agility?
Agility, yes.
A dirty 20 and a 17.
Nice. You are dodging both of them.
I have a
Am I
question. Would
s-
Pam get
able to roll
disadvantage
forward
because she's in
my-
a cart, or does she
No, I
get
was
a
gonna
bonus
s- no,
because
I'm-
she gets?
I want to do the opposite and say, am I allowed to throw myself in front of Pam?
No, this is
Because my whole point of her being in there is she's protected by the walls of the
By the
crate,
walls.
right?
See, that's what I was wondering, is if Pam would be
What?
vulnerable
Oh,
because she's
what?
in a single spot, or if her defense would be higher because she technically has a form of cover.
Is she in a tub?
I'm picturing her more in like a loading, like I was picturing like a bed, like a flatbed kind of crate thing.
It's like a Lowe's crate.
Yeah,
where
it's like a Lowe's crate. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I thought I had a tub attached. I thought I had a tub to chuck everything in.
I was also picturing like a mine cart.
Like a mine cart?
thing.
Ooh,
Yes,
interesting.
yes,
Hey,
yes.
let's let Pam's roll decide what the shape of this thing is.
Yeah.
What did you
Yeah,
get? What did you
without
get on
finding out.
agility? Yeah.
I got a 16 and a 4.
Okay, so just one hit, not bad. And then
It's a
what's
half
Sari
tub.
get? It's a half tub, yeah.
I got a 19 and a 13.
19 and 13, dope. So you were gonna dodge both of these shots. The only one that's getting through is Pam. Really what it is like riffed at the last second, like flipped it around so the bullets are ricocheting off like the loading part at the back.
Yes.
Machine pistols, damage. Oh no! Pam, you take 6 damage. Maximum damage as you just see one like, bullet just straight through and through right on the suit. Oh man.
No.
But that is their turn.
Like this.
That's all they can do. It is up to y'all. Y'all can pick whatever order you want to go in. What would you like to do?
I imagine that.
Blade.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I imagine Charisma going last because she would probably hear the sounds of combat from everybody and then actually be like, oh, sends a quick message, compromised.
Compromised. Oh no.
Sad emoji.
I tell Pam that there is syringes on my belt.
Cool.
And then I go "Rrrr" at the heads of one of these guys.
Yeah, give me a brawn test.
15, 16, 17, 18.
18 hits. Roll damage.
D10.
These guys got
Ooh.
armor. Ooh, they're not armorless. They got some.
Okay. All right. We got this. We got this. We got this. And 10. Fuck yes.
Hey, max
Incredible.
damage.
I want you to know they don't have no armor. They have D4 armor. They have tier 1 or I think tier 2 suits.
Okay.
That 10, I took 3 off of it. That is still enough to kill this dude. So just right into him. Just blood gushing up, fountaining out, and just sort of making this like 0G or low G mist happening in this room. One of them is just fucking
Turn
dead.
around and it like pop star sweet music just turns around as I've got like a big smile on my face, like hair like flips in the helmet.
Yes.
Full Harley Quinn. Full Harley Quinn.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Girls
Love it.
just wanna have fun.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
Also, I now vote that we use the Twitch chat if we write our messages that we put it there. Just so the
LOL.
viewers can see what we're typing, because I did
knew
it for
exactly what
Charisma.
you were doing with that.
Twitch chat is now
That's
the Mörk
hilarious.
Sol ARG. I love this. Yes. I'm approved. Go forth and be silly.
Done.
Who's going next?
Approved.
Sari will go next.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sari just pops out 2 daggers. And it's like, you really shouldn't have done that. And like hops forward and tries drilling them in.
Yeah. So I've given you some custom items, 2 badass
Too many
daggers,
daggers.
which use agility for their damage roll instead of the usual brawn rolls to give you a little bit of a relaxation on that. And you could do D6 damage to D2 targets. So go ahead and roll the D2 to see how many of these guys you can get.
I rolled a 4 and I was doing odds or even, so we're just gonna say it's a 2.
Okay, cool. So both of them roll attack. See if it works.
Okay, so that's a 15 on the first one.
Oh, you only have to roll once because I forgot. Like,
okay.
it's like an AOE weapon, so you're just stabbing out. So roll damage on those guys.
Okay, first damage, a 6.
Woo!
And do I get anything? No, just a 6. Okay.
Just 6. Yep. I rolled my armor. I got 3, so reduces it down to 3 damage. So he's wounded. He's wounded though.
Okay. Second one, 1.
What? Well, you can keep the 3. It's same deal.
So same roll. Okay, so
Yep.
3.
And the second guy's armor was a little bit less effective, so that's gonna do more. So he is oof. Both of them took it. Ow! Not having a great time. And you can see one of them.
She just kind of smiles
one of them as the dagger sinks, like, there's someone here. And you can now you're on like group comms as everyone's close enough to sort of like getting picked up by the suits automatically.
The second pop song plays as Sari smiles with her knives, just like spinning.
Jump cuts, yeah, swinging, camera swings between the two. I think,
I need this animated.
yes.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm picturing right now. But now the camera's about to swing to the next person. What's happening?
Charisma said you were going last, so I think it's Pam's move. What's Pam doing?
Mm-hmm. Pam heard the statement about the needles and is like, no, we should save those for emergencies. Like, engage intelligent emergency brain of, no, I can't use that because that could be useful later.
As long as you're aware that they're there for the future.
And I'm going. Can I use Entangled Decay?
Ooh, absolutely.
Myself?
Yes, you
Cool.
can.
Yes. Love it. So, I don't know how these work.
So you're gonna
But-
test spine, DR12, to
Okay.
see if it happens or not.
Natural 20.
Oh shit!
Plus
Okay.
22.
I'm gonna say that does double damage because I think that's fun.
Yay!
So
I love it.
what does this entangled
2d4.
decay look like?
So, I think this is a great question. This is a fantastic question. I have not done a lot of thinking about what Pam's magic looks like. And I think this is different and weird.
Mm-hmm. Can I give you a proposal for how it's different and weird? Can I pitch you something?
Yes. Yes.
I think, because she's normally shadow magic sorcerer, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think she is like stretching out her hand to like do some sort of somatic component that she's used to doing. And the magic is feeling strained and weird. Not like it's different, but like it's being funneled through some sort of conduit and then expanding out on the other side. And there is a shadow stretching between Pam, sort of working its way through all of the intersecting overlaps of flashlight. And then it just sort of like comes up off of the ground to make this like weird thwip spider web of black ooze between the two of you, and you can see it start to like drain away the essence of this other person.
I like it.
Roll a d4
Matt,
and double.
I like it. Yay, D4. 2. 2 plus 2 is 4.
Yep. Now the cool thing is, the whole thing is, you deal d4 damage, which we've doubled because of the crit. You heal the other creature yourself for the same. This damage ignores armor. So I'm not even rolling their armor. It only, the guy that had the most hit points left, I'm gonna give you that guy, he only had 4 left. And so you just see the inside of his suit just like his just skin drains and just becomes like a husk inside of this suit.
I think the shadow like makes little spidery crackles on his skin.
Yeah.
Inside the mask.
Love that.
Heck yeah. Ugh. Okay, I'm good.
And with that,
I'm feeling a little bit better now.
I'm feeling a little bit better now. Yes, you also get those 4 hit points. With that, that's gonna put us over to Charisma.
Is anybody even still alive?
There is one more raider still alive, yes.
Okay. So
One
I
for each of
guess.
us.
Oh, excellent. So yeah, Charisma, realizing that there is now combat noises as she's just hearing various different things, is gonna kind of run in now since she sent the message. And then she's gonna pull out the handy dandy Root and Tooty Shooty.
Rooty Tooty Point and Shooty, yeah.
Tooty tooty, point and shooty.
Just like, you really should have been more polite. And then, yeah. Alright, and... Alright.
Okay. This thing is absolutely fucked.
What's the total? Tell me.
So I rolled a nat 20. And because
Nat
of this
20s,
very
man.
special weapon, when I roll a crit with it, the crit is ×3.
Damn.
Technical weapons have a ×3 crit. Yeah.
Just to
Nice.
blow
Yep.
him to pieces.
What's your damage dice, Charisma? What damage dice are you about to chuck and multiply by 3?
I think, doesn't it say, it says D12
It's a
damage.
D12.
Nice.
So that's why I'm like, this thing's fucked. I'm sorry.
Mhm. Roll the damage. Yeah.
All right. So, okay. And then do I add just one of the technical? Because you said it was T.
So
Or is it just going to be the flip?
technical just means you get to use smarts to do the attack roll. So now you just
Okay.
do whatever the D12 was ×3 because of your crit.
25.
25. I mean, he had 3. What does this look like? What does 25 damage into a body of 3 hit points look like right here? What's happening to this poor man?
He doesn't exist anymore.
I think that's
like
exactly
those.
what. So I imagine that this is the Mörk Sol's version of her like cursed gun.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, what happens is that a fire will shoot off, and then it just seems like, while it seems like there's a shot, it just starts entangling and like growing like some type of infectious disease that's slowly like just eating him until he basically becomes like ash. Like the gun was basically eating him alive because it was hungry.
Yeah, I love that. Dope.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
spend the next year animating this 30-second moment of us three just slaughtering these people.
Look at you
Nice.
go.
As you end your round, your turn, the backup that this person was calling enters the room. 2 more of these dudes, and then this guy in the back, big fucking like chonky spacesuit pauldrons. But because you just fucking dusted these dudes, what I'm gonna roll is I'm gonna roll a morale check because you have eliminated half of their number or more. So if these guys walk in and see this, it's very possible that this guy just goes, nah, not for me, and leaves.
Just 4 big smiles and
Uh-huh.
blood globs everywhere, like just floating body parts.
And it, like runs in, and you can see one of them has like a big slicer that they're pulling out, like just this big like fucked up machete, and another one's like readying the pistols, and the big guy in the back just like grabs their shoulders. We're out. And
This is too much work.
have a pleasant day. just starts fucking walking away. It's just like,
Oh, thank you.
Have a blessed day.
Bless
Yeah.
your heart.
I'm bummed. I
Haley,
want to
you're
use that
muted.
dude's.
Yeah, I know.
That dude's 2 times he can
Before
attack
they-
twice with reinforced knuckles that does d6 damage, plus it might shove you. But I mean, y'all fucked
With
up
the
those
crates
dudes.
that are open and floating, does it look
Mhm.
like some have been taken and that there is missing stuff?
Give me a quick spine check. Give me a quick
Okay.
look over the scene.
Yeah. Oh, no, probably not a 10.
10? 10's good enough to at least think like maybe a few bits and bobs, but the bulk of it's here. It looks like they just got started working on their
Just
stuff.
rivet gun to the back of their heads as they're running away. Like, did they got our stuff?
Anything they got is not the good shit. They got
Okay,
like
cool.
a couple bits and bobs. Basically, what I'm saying is that like because Mörk Sol's loot is like abstracted,
Yeah, oh, yes, yeah, because
not,
it's tags.
not enough
Yeah.
to have mattered for the tags or for any other special cargo that you could have picked up here.
Cool.
They maybe
There's
got,
not like a
couple
case that
bullets.
has like a
Yeah.
foam cutout and the thing that's missing,
No,
like you know what I mean, like a
Certainly no
fancy
MacGuffin
thing that's
cases.
like
They didn't get any of that shit. Like you could see
Okay,
like,
cool.
a couple of tool marks on like what is probably like the MacGuffin, like the big nice juicy cargo that's here. You can see a couple tool marks on it, but nothing really. Nothing is worth chasing down those dudes except for like the thrill of the hunt potentially.
yes.
So yeah, you are able to, I'll give you a quick, as we are at the end here, I'll give you a quick check-in on loot. Quick rundown, looking through stuff. There's basically 2 ammo tags worth of stuff here. So that's useful for both your skip weapons and your handheld weapons. There's also the nice thing that they probably were like really trying to get after. There is a like steel box of gelatin capsules, which is special cargo, so that will take up your ship's 1 cargo slot. However, it has both the food and water tags, so you can use it as either food or water, whichever one you need. Once you remove either of those tags, it uses up the whole cargo, but this is basically like nutritional supplements. It's like space good berries, essentially. So you can use those for any emergencies.
Will you keep the ship cargo updated, or shall we?
I can keep that updated.
Okay, cool.
I was sort of speed running it because we're at time, and I wanted to.
No, I just wanted to make sure if I needed to be doing this and not listening, and like actually.
Yes. And the last thing you are going to sense is Rift. You kind of get like an itchy feeling in that null mark on your hand. It feels like space is distorted. And you can see a portal open up inside of this room. And we'll see who steps through that portal next week when we continue playing Mörk Sol, Grimma's Fist in space!
In space!
I'm in
Wanna go to space?
I'm in space.
Love space.
Love space.
In space.
Update, we won.
Space.
Just it on chat. Update, we won.
Update,
man.
we won.
So yeah.
Hold on. I gotta respond to
Gotta
it.
respond. Grimma's fisted face. Yes, amazing.
And you just,
Thank you to my.
and then through comms you hear, yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Blood splattering off of this thing. Amazing.
Sam is taking is taking on the role of making sure everything is cataloged that we're putting in.
Love this. Heck yes.
100 gel capsules.
Robertables, I also love this. This is super fun. I'm so thankful to my amazing players for jumping in to a new system, trying some stuff out. Haley, you're a little bit familiar, but we've played some of this before, but now it's a little bit different. We've had some minor tweaks and changes, and we're having some fun. We are going to probably have some skip combat next session, so then we will need a map. Then we're going to be diving into some real cool stuff. More. If you would like more... If you would like more Mörk Sol right now, Mörk Sol, you could go on to Kickstarter right now, follow that page, make sure you are the first to back it in the first 48 hours, and you will get a special gift for free along with your pledge. A little physical Kickstarter exclusive thingy for funsies with your first 48 hours pledge. Also, tune in tomorrow for more tales as we play Before the Bog God, which is currently funding on Kickstarter. Ooh. Go, when you're doing Mörk Sol, click on the Infinite Citadel thing, and then you'll see, oh, there's also this other project, Before the Bog God. What's that? It is a duet TTRPG puzzle dice game, highly narrative, highly fun, highly improvised. It might even come up while we're playing this game if certain things should happen. I'm excited to see.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh no. Tune in tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow to catch that. We're only a couple bucks away from our one stretch goal, which is to unlock the alternative cover. That way, everyone at the Auspex tier gets one cover one way and the other cover the other way. So you get 2 different versions of the cover, 2 different beautiful arts to enjoy. And that way, you can know which one is the God's book and which one is the Wishes book. If you want to join us on Discord, links in chat, Discord, Patreon, all that fun stuff. Come join us. Come talk about TTRPGs all the time and have fun with us. And I think, is that everything? We all good?
That's everything.
It's been so long since I've done an outro. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. And are you ready for more tales?
Always!
Stick around for a raid, everybody. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!
I think so.
Bye.